Dillon, when you look at Marlon's performance so far this season and you look how he's kind of grown as a receiver over the last couple of years, what stood out to you about what he's been able to do?
I think he's always been Marlon. He's a very strong receiver. I mean, strong hands. He's able to make plays. So, I mean, for me, I just feel like now he's able to show it. He's always been who he was. It's just now he's getting the ball a lot more, and he's able to, show it. So.
Yeah, Dillon, you guys have been putting up some ridiculous yardage numbers halfway through the season now. How comfortable are you in this offense, and do you guys feel like you can score a touchdown every time you're out there?
I think just after being in a year of this offense for me, and then 2 years for others, I think it's just be a lot more comfortable, knowing the playbook inside and out, and then likewise, just going out and being able to play. I mean, free. So that's been big for all of us, I think, and I think it shows. So.
Obviously, like you said, it's been, an amazing year in terms of putting up numbers for the offense. But are there still some areas in your game where you're still thinking you can improve a little bit more?
I think there's always something to improve on. But for the most part, numbers has never been, our motto at all. It's what happens when you put winning first, and that's always going to be our main goal is to win. So.
Dillon, another one about Marlon, especially without Trey in the lineup. How good has it been to have Marlon around to be sort of the safety blanket, a guy who can win out wide, he can win in the slot, he can win in all three levels. He knows how to get open. He makes your job. Doesn't he make your job so much easier with the way he's sort of always a safety blanket for you?
For sure. I think Marlon's a great receiver. And like I said before, I think just now he's able to show it. We have so many weapons on our team, and sometimes the outside receivers can get the ball more than the inside receiver. It really depends on the game, So, like I said, I think it's just Marlon being able to, show his ability, getting the ball more. But, everyone on our team is capable of, putting up numbers and being able to go make plays. So.
Dillon, how is your relationship with Jake Hescock, and maybe how has he grown since you arrived at campus? He's more of a senior presence on the team, but as a tight end, maybe in this offense where he blocks a bit more, what have you seen from him?
We're really close on and off the field. He actually took me hunting one time, or fishing as well. We didn't catch anything, but we did go fishing together. But he's my really close friend on and off the field. But on the field, he's performing at a super high level, and I think it just shows from year one to where he's at now. So.
Dillon, along those lines with Jake and the other tight ends, how crucial has it been for them to see the development, not just catching the football, but also blocking for you guys? There's a lot of movement, in your offense along those lines, and the tight end seems to be a big piece of the offense.
I think Coach Golis has been coaching them up very well, and then likewise, they're guys who are willing to learn and just want to, perform at a high level. So when you mix the two of those, I think it's a recipe for success. And the guys in that room really do, whether it's blocking, they want to block up front, get their job done. And then likewise, when they're able to get the ball, they're able to make plays. So it's pretty cool to see.
Dillon, a couple months ago, no one really knew if you guys would be playing football this year. And now here we are. You're more than halfway through the season. Has it gone as fast as it seems, or how has it seemed to you? Has it gone quickly?
So honestly, I just feel like I'm playing football, man. Just week to week, I'm so focused on the week at hand. And honestly, during football season, I really lose track of time. And I think last week I said it was September, and I mean, I was just lost in time because it's football season. So this week I'm really just focused on Houston. This year has been totally different, but man, the game is still, it's football's football. So, yeah.
Dillon, we've got Halloween coming up on Saturday. What was your favorite Halloween costume growing up as a kid?
Honestly, I was never a good like costume kind of guy, honestly. Like I couldn't really tell you right now what costume I had. I mean, it was probably just something like I threw together like last minute. I don't know if that's for everyone else in here, but threw it together and then went trick or treating. So, yeah.
Dillon, along Coach Golish, came in this year as co-offensive coordinator. What did he kind of bring with him, and what has kind of stood out to you about his coaching abilities?
Personally, I just love his energy. He's just a guy who loves football, a guy who always brings energy every day, and that feeds off on all of us. So that's one thing I love about him. And then likewise, just being able to go in there and talk to him about anything, football, not football, whatever it is. It feels good knowing I can be comfortable with him in any conversation. So